Hi, welcome in the workshop that I rented. This is my bike. We're in the city of Utrecht. This is the old canal in Utrecht and it has some very special features. The water is down there. Then this is actually a dike and all the houses have basements. In the old days they had to lug all the goods from the water from the ships over the dike into the basements. But then somebody decided to drill a little tunnel. And so there are about 700 little spaces in the dike. So we're walking on top of those. And I'm co-renting one of those. Small one though. It's not underneath a house, it's not going into a house, it's actually under a bridge. I'll show you. So here we are at the level of the water approximately, say 30 centimeters above it, 12 inch. It's actually gorgeous, isn't it? Look at this bridge. So underneath this bridge right here is the workshop that I'm renting, renting. And somebody is making art. Pelle is making guitars. I'm making a camera. Some call it Afghan box camera or camera miniatura, camera aphore. I will shoot paper negatives. I'm hoping to be able to develop them into positives straight away. 5 by 7 inch, that will be the frame. I will show you around quickly. This is an old Chinese money box that I found in a thrift shop. It has a very simple opening. There's a Chinese red dragon. I made little stands here. I'll show you why. Because this piece of antique is going to be a camera. An Afghan box camera, so that means built-in darkroom, developer fixer. I will later have to find black ones, I suppose. Because there's no room, there's no other option than to put a paper safe on top of it. I grounded it nice and round so that it slides back and forth easily. This will be the lid, like that. So I can bring paper into the camera, and then I will need to have a focus train. That is going to be like this. This is also going to go into the camera. This will need to cut down. This will just about hover above the paper safe, which can slide up and down above the development trays. And in it will go my ground glass, like this. And I can put a bit of paper from the paper safe into here, close it. I will need to put magnets in it or something like that to make it go snap. Then I obviously need a lens. It will go here. This will be the lens, 210-ish f8, so that will be approximately here. And everything has to go into the box. The box lid has to be made light tight. I will need to make a big holes with a sleeve so I can go into the camera and move the paper around in the in the paper frame, in the developer and the fixer. And I will need to make a little door here so that I can peek what the focus will be like. I haven't thought of how I'm going to make the door. So the stands in the corner fixate my trays for development. In goes the paper safe that will slide back and forth depending on where it's the least in the way. And then the lid will go on top. The whole inside of the camera will be black as to prevent reflections. I will leave this open for now because it's not completely dried yet. And then on top of this will go the whole focus train to focus the camera. And in here will be the hole to go in with my hand, and I need a door to focus, and I need a hole for the lens in here, and I need to make something to close this lid like tight. I'm thinking of putting Velcro here, close the hole, so extend this here a bit. Gradually this is going to look like a camera. There's an amazing amount of work that went into it already, but it's getting shape. I'm happy. The camera is not yet finished at all, but it is in some sort of functional state, and I should be able to make a selfie with it. So this is what I'm going to do right now. And I made a dark room here right in the workshop. Developer, it's gone a bit, but should be okay. Fixer, I found biologically unharmful fixer, yay. And water, that should be enough. These two will be in the camera, but now I just want to see what the process is like. I will load the camera with a bit of paper, like so. It will go in here, and then I will close the paper frame, and then it will go all the way to the back. And with the paper frame all the way in the back, this should be my focusing distance. So I will be putting my eyes at this distance to the lens, and that should produce a sharp image. We'll see, it will be the first one. So camera and light are set up. This is also a test of the test to see if the box is light tight. We'll see. This will be the first selfie with this camera. I assume 6 seconds, I'm not sure. Now I need to develop, so off go the lights. There it is, my first selfie with my first box camera, which is not yet finished, but it is functional, that's for sure. Though everything worked as intended, I was not so happy with the negative. It was a bit too thin, not black enough. So I'm going to expose it for a longer time with more light. I put this light closer, that should help too. I'm going to go with 10 seconds now. Hopefully this will be less in daylight. Let's breathe before I do this. Lights are off because the darkroom is not yet inside, it's still outside, so off to the development. This was the first one. This one is the second one. Not only it's blacker, it's also more detailed. And the image showed up in seconds So within seconds of putting it in a developer, I saw the black coming up. I really should pre-flash to get more shadow details. It's way too close up, but this is part of the test of the camera. So I wanted to know how close I could get. Pretty close. Another update, the camera is now focusable. Via a little hole in the back.